Welcome to the Jonah Bey Show, where I drop a little science on y'all to get y'all through y'all's issues with court and things like that. But first, we got an upcoming seminar, uh, which is February 26th. It's just a couple of weeks away, and it's called Setting the Record Straight. In this seminar, I'm going to show y'all how to do a discharge injunction. A discharge injunction. This is the only place I'm going to be teaching it. So if y'all want it and y'all want to be debt free, discharge injunction seminar. Be there, be square. You ain't going to get the information. I ain't going to be selling no DVD of it. I'm not going to be selling the template to it or anything else. I got too many haters out there that's stealing my work, spreading it around, corrupting it and all that. So this one, I'm going to keep close to my chest. I don't want it out. And of course, any hater that comes, I'm not going to let them in to hear the information. And not to mention, I'm not allowing y'all can't bring in no computers, no cell phones, no recording thing. All you can bring into it is paper and pen. You better take good notes. I will not allow women to come in with their purse. They need to leave their purse in the car, in the trunk. There will absolutely be no recording of this seminar whatsoever. So take it or leave it. Y'all have a problem where you want to record, don't come. Don't sign up. You're not going to be able to record. And no disrespect, y'all going to be patted down. Y'all are going to be patted down just like y'all got to be patted down when y'all go to a club or to the airport. Make sure y'all ain't got nothing on you that's going to be recorded. I'm going to be looking at y'all's pens because I know all about the pens that can be recorded. I used it. I used to use the pen that could record to go into the court. Make sure I could record everything that was going on in the court. So I'm quite familiar with that too. But yeah, the seminar is February 26th, Setting the Record Straight, where you will learn how to do a discharge injunction. Now, with that being said, a lot of people were saying, yo, well, Jonah, I'm still working. And when I do my tax injunction, what do I do? So you want to look at 26 CFR 313402 P1, voluntary withholding agreements. First, you're going to have to do your tax injunction. Then you're going to put in a thing to your employee where you're going to say exempt. And the rules of what I'm talking about is just in this code that I just gave you. So let me peruse it a little bit so y'all can get a feel of what it's saying. When I say peruse, that means I'm not going to read it all. I'm only going to show certain points of it. You need to go in there and study it yourself. So it says, B, form and duration of employer employment agreement. 1I, except as provided in subsection II of this subparagraph, an employee who desires to enter into an agreement under section 3402 P3A shall furnish his employer with a form W4 withholding exemption certificate. Yeah. So in the actual seminar that I'm having February 26th, I will have your W-4 there to show you how to put in that W-4. But yeah, you're supposed to put in a W-4 withholding exemption certificate executed in accordance with the provisions of Section 3402F and the regulations thereunder. The furnishing of such a Form W-4 shall constitute a request for stopping withholding. Then they want you to click withholding and see what it means. Withholding, the term withholding means a deduction, withholding of tax at an applicable rate from a payment. So you put in the W-4, you stop the withholding. It's called a withholding exemption certificate, right? And you just Google, if you want to see what it looked like, you Google Form W-4. Pull it up and take a look at it. Right? Now, they got several different W-4s, but you got to find the one that's good for you, or if you in the seminar, I'm going to show you the right one. I'm going to show you the right one, right? But yeah, you're going to do it and put exemption. You barely fill it out. All right? So with that being said, I'm going to open up the call lines, see what's going on out there. I actually did a interview on a Brothers radio station Friday that just passed. I got to get a copy of that recording. I'm going to put it up on the Patreon. Let y'all check it out. It was very informative. I went in. I know y'all gonna enjoy it a lot. So let me open up these call lines. I'm going to 718-926. Yo, and someone said, yo, God, what's that code again? I'm not going to say it again. Go back and listen to the show. Go back and listen to the show. You're supposed to be studying the shows anyway. Anytime I reveal shit, I'm not going to keep on repeating myself, y'all. I'm not going to do that. That's what studying is for. Y'all get on my nerves when y'all want to do shit the easy way. 718-926. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God, Jonah Bey.
What up, God?
Man, it's been a long time, man. How you be, my brother?
Wonderful, magnificent, and great.
Ashe. Same here. Glad you're going over the a little bit of the tax injunction, because I actually had a question pertaining to that.
Right.
I've been working on mine. I was in the webinar, and I've been working on mine for a few weeks. What I've been noticing, though, I'm having trouble with. I know everything isn't going to be exact, but the Constitution for North Carolina State is not as strong as Georgia's.
Dog,
I'm just trying to see
making the excuse. Everybody and their mama say that shit. Yo, it don't seem like it's as strong because you're not studying, and you got to look up the definitions of the words. And when you find out, you look up the definition of words, it means exactly the same. It's your inability of not looking up the words to know exactly what the words are saying. It's just like when I gave y'all the right to travel, right? The right to travel was sitting there in the Articles of Confederation, but the word is ingress and regress. If you don't look up them words, you don't know they talking about travel. Do your studying, bro. If I can look up words, you can look up words.
I definitely understand. I'm sorry, what you say, boss?
I said, if I can look up those words, you can look up those words. I expect y'all to put in the work that I put in to overstand, to make sure y'all get what y'all are after, like not paying taxes ever again. I think that's worth it, right? But boom, what you can do is do what you do and make sure you get a consultation, tax injunction consultation. I'll look over it and I'll tell you if what you found is good enough or not. And it's stuff in the template that you have, right? There's stuff missing. So I told everyone they need to get a consultation that's using it so that they can get the strongest one.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna give it up the strongest one. So even the ones that's biting my shit, they don't have the strongest one. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I put traps in the shit.
Right.
And I don't put in the traps for y'all. I put in the traps for them.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So what's up?
So my only thing is, right, would work the best doesn't have that many like amendments to it. It's like they made that the shortest one, and then all the other ones.
You do understand.
It's like longer, and
you do understand. You do understand the older one really wouldn't have that much in it because they didn't have taxes back then, right? They also owned their house outright, right? They had a Lodio title back then. Right. So you might have to use the old one and then also put in the newer one. But you got to say this comes from, let's say, 1802 Constitution. And then when you start using the new one, you say pursuant to 1891. You know what I mean? You're going to have to tell them what's coming from what. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Okay. That's better because now I got to understand that I could use both. Yeah. I was strictly trying to just use one, like how you use one, and then you just mix in the article
in New York
and all the other shit.
In New York, the regular injunction, they couldn't use one constitution. They had to use two constitutions just to do a regular New York injunction.
Got you.
So people in New York is used to using a couple of them.
Okay. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to do the same. I see I'm gonna have to do the same thing with North Carolina where I'm at. And
right.
I'm still new here, so when I moved to Virginia, I know the Virginia.
That's what I was saying. Over the years, that's what I kept on telling y'all. Y'all really got to study y'all's constitutions because the way I look at it, right? By now, y'all supposed to really know y'all's constitutions. It shit did the studying, but now you're seeing, goddamn, I gotta go back and find this, and it's a little too hard.
Yeah, nah.
It's a little too hard for y'all. I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah. I just moved to North Carolina. I'm not making no excuses. Listen, I believe in you, bro. Since day one, I've been believing you. So I'm rocking with whatever you're saying.
No doubt.
But I'm just still new to North Carolina. So I had to have, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
I
feel that. I didn't get you was studying another state's constitution, and then you got to go to a new state. Yeah. I understand that. It's a little. Yeah. But yo, you get it. And like I said, if you get the consultation anyway, I'm gonna make sure it's right for you.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure for sure. You know what I mean? Just a couple questions, but I'm still working on it, man. But I appreciate you, Jonah Bey, as always.
Yo, no doubt, God.
Appreciate you
have
sure.
a good night.
This is a quarter satisfaction, man. You too, my brother.
All right, peace.
So, we go way back.
Yes, we do.
Yes,
we do.
Yo,
time. I still tell your story.
I hope so.
It's meaningful.
It needs to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
It needs to be continually told, bro.
Exactly.
For sure. But I appreciate you, Jonah Bey.
All right, peace.
I appreciate you for sure.
All right, I'm going to call her 650-323. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God, Jonah Bey.
What's
I'm
up,
doing
my
wonderful,
brother?
magnificent, and great. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, and great. Like Tony the Tiger.
Excellent. Question about that dude who just called. Was he the one about the car?
Yeah, you know the story. I told that nigga take the deal. That nigga wanted more money. Y'all know that story.
I'm in the archives, man.
Yo, that's a cautionary story of, he thinks it's funny now. You know what I mean? Because it is. But at the time, he didn't think it was funny when, he lost the car and didn't get no money. I'm like, yo, I told you, man. Sometimes you just got to take the path of least resistance.
Exactly. You tried to tell him that.
Yeah. It's in the archives. I'm not capping.
I was cracking up. I'm sorry, dude, but I was cracking up.
Yo, it's funny now. But it wasn't funny to him at the time. He lost his car and all that. You know what I mean? When he already won it and it was done. Yeah. It's kind of frustrating.
So I ain't no square. I will be there. I'm flying out of San Francisco on the 24th to Georgia.
Okay.
So got my webinar tickets already.
No doubt.
Yeah, my brother, he's
let
flying
me tell
out of
y'all,
Sacramento.
The people who intend on coming, get your tickets. It might be one of those seminars. I remember right after COVID, I had room for 70 people. 200 people came. So, first come, first serve. Because by me accommodating all those people, they kicked me out of that hotel. I could never use that hotel again. Now, this is the hotel that I've always used. So I'm not doing anything to mess up my relationship with them. So, but then again, there is no COVID rule. So, y'all be all right. But first come, first serve. If it's 1,000 people, you know good and damn well I'm gonna have to send people home.
I got my shit, so I'm good to go.
No doubt.
Oh, and hey, can I make a request?
Yes.
Can I get a female to pat me down when I get there?
Oh shit. I don't know about that, yo. I don't know about that one.
So line them up and let me pick which one I want.
Right. I feel you. I be feeling that way at the airport too.
Right.
Like, yo, this nigga all in between my nuts and shit. Feeling it several times. You sure you ain't groping me, nigga?
And smiling on his
face. Right. Crazy. But we can't even get in the club. In the club, it's the same shit. That's why I don't go to no damn club.
I ain't been to club in decades.
Right. Yeah. It's been a minute.
For sure. So, question for you. I have my injunction in since 2021, and I recently got pulled over earlier this month. So, and I'm looking to do a 241, 242.
I would. That was false arrest.
Yeah.
That was false arrest, no matter what. And the sheriff,
I was detained or whatever. I didn't get arrested, but yeah.
Yeah, the detain and all that is false arrest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you supposed to be doing a 241, 242 suit. Guaranteed.
I will.
Go get that money.
Be doing that. My question is So there's a new sheriff, not the same one from 2021. There's a new sheriff that's in there. They've been in there.
You're still supposed to be in the computer. Now, the only thing that makes people do a new injunction is, let's say they only had one car, they got a new car. They'll do it over to put the new car inside the injunction because they just like the car itself being in the injunction so that they know not to pull you over before, as soon as they get behind you and look it up. You know what I mean? But your regular old injunction will work no matter what, even if a new sheriff comes in. It's retroactive. Once you're on the list, you're on the list.
Right. But so do I go after both sheriffs?
Well, how you gonna go after the sheriff? He ain't even in the job no more, and you never got violated when he was in the job.
Right. Okay. Clarification.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Got it.
All right, then.
Cool.
Peace, God.
I'll see you on the 26th.
I'll see you too. All right, I'm going to the next call. I'm going to 636-249. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God.
What up, God?
Peace, God. What's going on with you?
Nothing much.
Hey, you got that fire. I can't wait. I'm going to be there.
I know.
Got you. Man, you just don't know, man. I've been scrambling up pennies.
These lessons,
pennies to get all these things.
These lessons are too crucial to miss, right?
Yeah.
And they too important not to have it done in the private because, like I said, these it's like 5 people who stole the tax injunction, right? And y'all gotta understand why they do that. That's the same type of mess they did to Noble Drew Ali, right?
Agent?
Yes, it's an agent move. What happens is they take the information, they make it close, so close to minds, right? And then when it doesn't work for people, right? They say, "Oh, I did that shit. It didn't work," not knowing that they never had the original. Not knowing, so it's meant to mess up the integrity of the process. You know what I mean? And then these people are charging way more than what I'm charging for my work.
Stole your stuff. Yeah, stole your stuff. And even charging more. I mean, but people, you know what? They want to fall for the whole, that's just on them. I mean,
but
we can remedy over here.
No. That's what I'm saying. Anybody else. That's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't going for it, right? But the new people they come across, that's the problem.
Right, I got you.
You know what I mean?
I get it. Right, so that's right. So that's deterring them from
moving on.
Knowing the work.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You know, you got
they think the truth is
you even got a dude who has already stolen my brand new child support injunction. Pump faking, yo. Is dog.
That's crazy.
I'm like, oh wow.
I be seeing them up on that YouTube.
Yo, and it was easy to it's easy to come up with. All you had to do was read the Supreme Court case on child support was unconstitutional. And they talked about it being no separation of state and violations of due process. So boom. All you had to do was go into your Constitution and look up all the parts of the Constitution that was talking about due process. That's it.
Yeah.
But the whole part where I broke down the promissory note and said you don't have one with these people, so they can't be your creditor. Come on, no one had that. Nobody. I've been telling y'all that when I showed y'all how to do a promissory note for the straw man. When I said, yo, what's really wrong with the secure party creditor process is there's no promissory note.
Hey, for all the listeners, I'm not egging this guy on at all.
I'm giving him his roses. Like, real talk, everything that he's taught us, you know, the due diligence that he put in, he wanted us to put in. And we get remedy.
Remedy.
I'm one of the guys also, Jonah. I'm also one of the guys that did the vehicle thing.
Mm-hmm.
But in fact, I got to keep mine, but I didn't get the extra check that I was trying to get.
Well, that's what I remember. I told him to take the car and be happy, right? Don't worry about the extra money. So you took the advice and got to keep your car.
They tried to hit me with the little 5, but whatever. But still in the end, I'm gonna go back the third time. I'm also the one that did the trust suit, so I'm going back the third time. You said, yeah, you can do it. Go back a third time. Yeah, I realized something that you said, but I'm not gonna hold the line. I realized something that you said, and I can't remember right now. I'm gonna come back on the next show and say it. But I actually do have another case to go back in because everything, when it comes down to equity, it has to be an equity court.
I gave y'all the template. I gave a brand new template for that, and showed y'all it's all being done wrong. Like, people been hitting me up all week about houses, houses. Yeah. Now, if y'all have a house and it's in trouble, y'all gonna have to be at this discharge webinar, setting the record straight, and you can use it to take care of that. But also, I got a template that breaks down the fact that, hold on, I'm working on it. Untitled. I got it untitled. I want y'all to hear this new template, right? It ain't finished, but, In the Circuit Court of Fulton County, Georgia, Jonah Bey petitioner, this ain't really my case, it's someone else's. Fulton County tax assessors responded. Notice of estoppel and stipulation of constitutional challenge to all Georgia state Fulton County tax statutes and procedures on tax assessor's office on a house taxes that goes against the Constitution in the United States. And the house taxes, which is slavery and corruption of the blood, where protection of persons and property is the paramount duty of the government and shall be impartial and complete. No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property except by due process of law. No law affecting private rights shall be varied in any particular case by special legislation except with the free consent and writing of all persons affected thereby. And a motion to intervene with an injunction for the house taxes on federal and state for the name Jonah Bey, right? And then you got your social. Now, that's just the header type right there. But right there, I said lack of due process. Everyone that's been foreclosed on, y'all got a lack of due process because it wasn't done according to the Constitution in the right court. Most of these states are non-judicial. Now, they just put in new paperwork, the actual bank mortgage people. They got y'all trying to sign waivers of them having not to go into court. A waiver, arbitration
contract.
Yeah, right. Now, hold on, y'all. That's ex post facto, y'all. Y'all understand?
Exactly.
That's ex post. It can't hold up. It goes against the Constitution. Constitution says anything that goes against the Constitution is void. So let me hit you with this one. Finish reading this document I wrote so far. Jurisdiction pursuant to Article 6, Clause 3 of the United States Constitution. This Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made pursuant thereof, and the treaties that are made, which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land. And judges in every state shall be bound thereby. Everywhere is bound by it. Anything in the Constitution or the laws of any state contrary, notwithstanding. So the law that they made to foreclose on a house without doing it according to the Constitution has no standing. So then I put number one. Take notice. This court has jurisdiction in all cases of law and equity arising under this Constitution and the laws of the United States. Right? Constitution Article 3 mentions as above. Pursuant to 1877 Georgia Constitution, Article 6, Judiciary, Section 4, Paragraph 1. The Superior Court shall have exclusive jurisdiction. I underline and put it in red, exclusive. Exclusive means the only court that has jurisdiction. In cases of divorce, in criminal cases where the offender is subject to life or loss of life, confinement in the penitentiary, and I underlined this and put it in red. In cases respecting titles to land and equity. Your house is a title to land and equity. Right? So anything any law they made that goes against this, having it in superior court, has no standing. So then I said, take notice. If a case for a house is to be foreclosed on, whether for taxes or a bank, it must be done in Superior Court of Georgia. It cannot be done in any non-judicial procedure out of court. I stopped it right there. I didn't finish it. Now, all of y'all with foreclosures, y'all better. All of y'all with foreclosures better go back and listen to this show again and again and write it out, because I haven't even finished the daggone document yet. But my whole point is every answer y'all looking for that's going wrong in y'all life, it's in the Constitution. If you understand it, you'll see it and pull it out. That's my point.
Hey, John, I'm starting to believe, starting to feel that those administrative courts, they work for the bankers.
They do,
because they don't.
You didn't know they are. They are the bankers' courts.
They're not Article 3. They gotta be.
Yeah, they are. The bankers' court. They beat
you.
Yeah, nigga. Oh, you peeped it? Cause yeah, I did make it for you. After we talked on the phone a few weeks, 2 weeks ago, I was talking to you and I actually was writing it while you were on the phone, my nigga. I was writing it while you was on the phone. And that's what I'm saying, nigga. When niggas was talking greasy, you my man, you was supposed to say something, yo. I always got your back, nigga. Make sure that shit never happen again. You know who you are. I ain't gonna say your name.
I got one question, Joe.
Yes.
Make it fast. Okay. If you did bring somebody, fraud has no statute of limitations. So if you brought somebody in,
y'all could actually do a 241, 242 suit on past foreclosures because it violated the constitutions in Georgia. And I'm sure it violated other states' constitutions. But yeah, go ahead.
Right. So if they two Liz and so I can come in if it was fraud. There's no statute of limitations.
It's
so
fraud.
I can go ahead and go back.
If it goes against the Constitution,
can I go back in? It's fraud again. Is it double jeopardy?
No, because this time you're suing for fraud, right?
Yes, right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm suing.
So
yeah,
when they
fraud.
ask you,
for fraud,
when they ask you jurisdiction, you're gonna have to give them the law on fraud.
Okay.
See, a lot of y'all really didn't comprehend is if you're doing a lawsuit, when they're asking you jurisdiction, they're really asking you what law are you going to be using. So you're supposed to bring up the law of what you're going to be talking about and tell them they got jurisdiction over this law right here. Now, see, I'll give you an example. I put in the supremacy clause where it said all laws of the states or the United States, and anything that goes against it is notwithstanding. So I would put that and say fraud, and fraud has no limitations. So y'all have standing because of the fraud of this case, and it's dealing with equity and title.
Gotcha. Peace to the God.
Peace to the God. All right, I'm going to 910-813. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God. How you, Jonah Bey?
What up, yo?
All right, brother. I actually, maybe you was just talking about the brother that have won the settlement.
Can you stop moving around? Can you stop moving around? I'm hearing too much of your background and not what you're saying.
Okay. All right. How about now? Is this better?
A little better. Or it's wind or something.
Yeah, I'm outside of the car. Hold on. How about now? Is this better?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Yeah, I was just listening to that archive show just before this show.
Uh-huh.
With the brother that had won the settlement.
Uh-huh.
Here.
Uh-huh.
But I've been in those archives every day. It seems like it's like you be in the car with me all the time.
That's called studying. You're doing it right, my brother.
Yeah, but I'm hoping to get. Working on getting to that
seminar.
Seminar next. Yeah, not next week. Well,
2 weeks.
2 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. But a thing I wanted to ask you. Let me get my thoughts back together. It was I forgot. I get on the phone with you sometimes, and I forget. It was about the question I wanted to ask about the. That's what's going through my mind.
Yo, I hate when that. Yo, get some ginkgo biloba. It's a herb that helps with that.
What is it called again?
Ginkgo biloba. How I say that, Michelle? Ginkgo biloba. I don't have it over here. Yeah, ginkgo biloba.
Got you. Yeah, man. I had it in my mind what I wanted to say to you when I got on the phone, and then I get to talking now.
Yo, write that shit down when you recall it. And Wednesday, hit me up with that. I'm gonna move to the last caller. I only got time for one more.
I definitely will.
All right, peace.
Will, brother, man. Peace.
All right, I'm going to 254-338. Peace to the God. Peace.
Yeah, it's ginkgo biloba.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
All good. My duty. Hey, what's up, Maestro?
What up, God?
I'm okay. So I got the Western District Court.
Uh-huh.
They got so basically pulled over, and he tried to tell me I was a sovereign citizen because I think he saw the injunction in his at his computer. So he pulled me over. He asked me for a driver's license, and I was rocking with I think we went through this before. I had the IDP, but I told him that and I had my name change records with me.
Uh-huh.
And so he saw who I was, but then he told me to get out the car. He put me in handcuffs, so I was detained. So I got arrested, violation. All right, so then he called in. He asked me to search the vehicle. He searched the vehicle without my permission. They had another officer, two officers impersonating, law enforcement pulled up. So they searched on the vehicle with a dog. The dog told him, "Yeah, search the car." So he decided to search the car. He said the dog told him to, but he searched the car and he dug and dug and dug and he dug and dug and dug and dug, and then he found a document that had my it's a medical card for CDL, for commercial driver's license.
Mm-hmm.
Now he found this like up under the seat, under a bag, inside of a plastic bag.
You know good and damn well I done told y'all a million times never to have straw man shit on you. but it doesn't matter because you're going to do a 241, 242 suit.
Okay, now if currently it says 1983. It's under 1983 when I go and look it up in Pacer.
Okay. Did you? Yeah, because you excuse me. You used my template, right?
I did.
All right, my template says 1983, 241, 242.
And so now, and I also had the constitutional challenge that was meant. The 5.1 was also inserted, and they have yet to certify. So I want to move it forward. I said I motioned. I actually
hold on.
200,000.
Do you have it? Do you have it in federal court?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Why did you put a Rule 5.1 on them?
Oh, then the 5.1 was once I moved it. I put all the records of the
first case.
Moving it from.
Yeah, when you moved it from the state.
Exactly.
Yo, you doing it right, my brother. Just make sure you go Rule 1, Federal Rules of Procedure, and read all the way up to 30. Make sure you do cross your T's and dot your I's. You feel me?
I do. 1 through 30. Gotcha.
All right.
Hey, and I delivered a child, and no one was there to witness it, and I've drafted up my own birth document.
Okay.
And I'm preparing to get the DBA.
Now, long as you get you got to get witnesses, right? To sign the affidavits, seen it, right? And then you take it to the newspaper, the legal organ, run it into the newspaper. Once you get that out of the newspaper, you take all of that and put it in the miscellaneous file at the county. That's your own private so-called birth certificate.
Copy that. Now that man needs to get activated internationally as well, correct?
Now, you're going the treaty injunction. The treaty injunction I'm doing on March 19th is going to show y'all how to get that certificate of non-citizen national. And they're going to have to give it to that baby regardless because it don't have a birth certificate.
90 seconds.
And then super injunction. I need to do
Don't worry about it.
Before I go for
Don't worry about it.
Okay. And then what about ID? Because I think I need to get that
hit me in my email, and I'm gonna see I'm working on getting you that foreign driver's license, private foreign driver's license to go with your IDP, right? And then like I said, when I do the treaty injunction, it's gonna take care of all that other stuff you're talking about.
Okay. All right. Look for an email from Cadriel.
All right.
All right.
All right. Peace, God. All right. That's our show for today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I did. I hope y'all learned a lot. Peace to the gods. We out.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
All right, you too. Hope y'all enjoyed. I see. Damn, it's a lot of people on today. But I'm out. Peace to the God. I'll see y'all again Wednesday.